Good morning. This is JHS Weekly. I'm Mariah Vasquez.
And I'm Jessica Finnegan, filling in for Maxine.
Come out tonight to support TSA at Texas Roadhouse. When you mention TSA Robotics Club, 10% of your ticket will help students go to state.
Wow, that sounds really awesome.
Yeah, it does. FBLA meeting Friday, November 4th at 8 a.m. in E105 behind the coffee shop. We will be signing up for competition.
Joplin choirs wore lime green and gold to represent former teacher Mrs. Clark's son in his fight against cancer.
Our fall concert was mainly dedicated to Noah Burnison and his newfound fight against childhood cancer. And what we did was our mixed show choir, Sound Dimension, was mainly dedicating to his type of cancer, which is non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And then the all-girls choir, Touch of Class, dedicated theirs to just childhood cancer in general. And we did that by wearing the ribbon colors that represent those different kinds of cancer. We were taking donations, and we basically just did it to honor him and do what we could to show him that we're there with him all through this fight. Clark is a former choir teacher here at Joplin. She taught here for several years, and I think it was really important for us to show our support to her and her family. Miss Clark was someone that you could talk to no matter what, and she was always there for everyone else. And so I think it was really important for us to be able to have something to give back to her and be able to be there for her. And their family was always so integral in our show choirs, and she was our director and her husband was the choreographer. Their kids were at every practice, and we would babysit them while everybody else rehearsed, and it was like we were part of the family, and Miss Clark was so good about doing that. And so I think we all just feel really, the people that had her and still know her, we've all feel really obligated to give back to her because she was like a mom to us. If anyone feels moved to donate or anything to reach out, there's a meal train. You can contact Miss Reynolds or Miss Espinosa or even Miss Trotnick, and they're all very close to Miss Clark, and they will help reach out to her.
The Franklin Technology Center Fall Social is Friday, November 11th at Memorial Gym from 7 to 10:30 p.m. Games will be at 7 with the dance to follow. You can come early and either enter or just enjoy the FFA Alumni Chili Cook-Off. It starts at 5:30. It is free to enter your chili, and you can get all you can eat for just $5.
Coach Garrett and Coach Taddy would like your empty water bottles. Please drop your donations in B300 or B303.
The next book club meeting will be next Thursday, November 10th. Before school, the meeting will be in Miss Wiley's room at 7:30 a.m. After school, the meeting will be in Miss Adcock's room at 3:50. Come with your copy of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. If you need a copy, go see Miss Adcock in room D319.
Last Friday, all juniors went to Battle of the Sexes, hosted by Life Choices. Here is Clayton Clark with more.
Battle of the Sexes is put on by Life Choices. This event is to help teach the Joplin High School juniors and the surrounding schools about the choices they can make, all while being in a fun and safe environment.
Yeah, Battle of the Sexes is really, it's a program for high school juniors. We do the program for Joplin High School, Webb City, Carthage, and Carl Junction. Really the essence of the program is to address the battles that teenagers have in their life and be able to help them maybe be better equipped to make good choices.
What we did and what it was, we did a lot of bonding activities, I would say, and we kind of just learned about how to treat the opposite sex and how to correctly be around opposite sex.
Things along the lines as far as maybe not drinking prior to being of the legal age, could be not having sex until marriage, or at least until that person is at a responsible time where they're in a committed long-term relationship. Any of those things. It could be making sure that you study hard and work and have good grades to be able to be more successful down the road because of your education. It could be for being more respectful to teachers or parents or boyfriend or girlfriend. Any of those kind of life decisions that that you're able to address?
Battle of the Sexes affected me because I really just saw how some things that you do out of impulse can really affect someone else. I would say that you just really have to take Battle of the Sexes in for what it's worth, and you get what you put in out of it.
Life Choices is a medical clinic here in town that does a number of things. They do free pregnancy testing. They do ultrasounds. They do testings for sexually transmitted infections. They send out presenters such as myself into the schools to do programs for 7th, 8th, and 9th grade to help teenagers make better life choices. They do parenting classes, so they do a whole array of different things.
This is Clayton Clark with JHD.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it does. Thanks, Clay. This Friday, November 4th, is the registration deadline for December 10th ACT. Students may register at actstudent.org.
Congratulations to Sod Cameron, Eric Smith, Nick Deere, Britton Henley, Josh Wells, Hagen Hoffman, Nate Phillips, Ayush Patel, Tommy Hafer, Hamza Cameron, Tabby Batchelor, Annalise Voorhees, and Emma Briley for making the No Excuses Club during the fall session of Speed School.
The criteria includes 90% attendance for the 8-week session. The winter session of Speed School will begin Monday, November 14th. See Coach Lawrence in the weight room for more details.
There is a mandatory Winter Guard parent meeting on Monday, November 7th at 7 p.m. in the band room. See Miss Leonard in room D113 for more information.
Now with sports, here's Cooper Duckworth.
Thanks, guys. Fall sports is wrapping up. Here's what happened this year. Volleyball played very well this season, finishing 17-17. They finished strong, winning their last 4 regular season games. The Lady Eagles also defeated Webb City in the first round of districts. Great job representing Joplin this season, girls. Swimming and diving placed third at the Southwest Missouri Championships this past Saturday. They have been splashing around like crazy. This weekend they will be competing at state. If you see a swimmer, go ahead and grab them, shake them, and tell them good luck. Softball had an exciting season. Senior night at home against Waynesville was the game of the ages. Going back and forth all game led to extra innings with your Eagles winning 15-14. They finished 12-16. We're proud of you, ladies. Boys soccer was out for blood this year, using lots of teamwork, determination, and overall just kicking the heck out of it. The boys had a 12-11 record. Their biggest win of the year was knocking off the first seed Nixa 2-1 in the first round of districts. Congrats, boys. Been like Beckham all day. Joplin football had a good but tough season this year. Injuries plagued the Eagles, but that didn't stop their heart. The Eagles were road warriors this season as they went 4-2 on the road and 1-3 at home. Seniors led the Eagles in almost every major statistical category. Joe Keesey Crawford was the first-year QB and was the definition of a dual threat, passing for 1,302 yards and 9 touchdowns, while also rushing for a monster 1,232 yards and 22 touchdowns. Senior running back tandem Dustin the Beast Hunter and Chris Freight Train Jones put in the work this year, trucking, juking, and spinning on everybody. Hunter rushed for 776 yards, and Jones rushed for 385 yards, with each scoring 6 touchdowns. Spencer Newell was the number 1 target, catching 76 passes for 816 yards and 6 touchdowns. On defense, he also led the Eagles with 4 interceptions. Also on defense, my boy Solomon Garcia was all over the field all year, totaling 152 tackles in just 10 games. It's that time, baby. It's winter sports season. Get ready to swish some buckets, take down some kids, and dive into some pools, because it's here. Woo! Back to you.
Man, that guy is crazy.
Yeah, he is. Thanks, Cooper. The Eagle Gaming Club is hosting a Magic the Gathering draft tournament on Friday, November 4th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. They will have door prizes that everyone is eligible for, and of course, the prizes for the winners.
This has been JHS Weekly. Have a great week.